Hi, so recently we had a Happy on Air Success seminar. This was specially for students. It went off very well, and towards the end, one of the students asked me a question. She had been a part of earlier seminar, and she told me, Yogesh, can you please share the story you had shared about the guy who was in the LPG butane business? It was a very interesting story, and I would love to hear it again. And I started speaking, and within around 4 to 5 minutes, I blanked out. I got completely confused, and I apologized to all of them. And I promised all of them, particularly this student, this wonderful student, her name is Prerna, that I'll make a video, share this story. So here it is, I'm sharing this story. In a way, it's good. All of you can also learn from this story. This is a true incident that happened in the 1960s with a person called Rafael Tudela. Now, this guy, Rafael Tudela, wanted to get into the oil and gas business. He was originally in the glass making business. A single guy, he had no money, no great contacts, nothing in particular, but he says, I have this passion, I have this desire, and I want to be in the oil and gas business. So what he does is he finds out that Argentina is in the market to purchase butane gas, and he has no gas at the moment. He has nothing, so he says, no, let me do one thing. Let me try and get a contract with the Argentinian government, and once I get the contract, I'll figure out where to get the butane gas from. So he takes a flight. This is before the internet and before all of that. He takes a flight and he lands up in Argentina. And when he lands up in Argentina, he finds out he's competing against really big companies like Shell, BP, all these guys. And what happens is he says, okay, what is my competitive advantage? What can I do better than Shell and BP? And he does a little bit of research and he finds out that Argentina has a certain problem, and their problem is they have an oversupply of meat. So they have a lot more meat than they can consume. So he goes to the Argentinian government. He says, you know what, I will give you butane gas, and in return, don't pay me money. For a second, they're shocked. What do you mean, Rafael Tudela, don't pay you any money? So he says, no, don't pay me money, pay me in terms of meat. So I will supply $20 million of butane gas, and in return, just give me meat worth $20 million. They find it quite interesting. This is not something BP or Shell are willing to do. So they say, okay, let's sign a contract. And if you can supply us butane and we can pay you in terms of meat, we have a deal. So he signs this contract. Immediately he takes a plane, he goes to Spain. Now Spain is facing a problem. One of their biggest shipyards is facing massive challenges. They have no work and the shipyard is about to be shut down. Thousands of people are going to lose their jobs, and it's a big political issue. So he goes to the Spanish government and he tells them, I will be happy to place orders with your shipyard so people don't lose jobs, your shipyard functions. I'll place a huge order worth $20 million, but I won't pay you money. I will pay you in terms of meat. Now the Spanish love their meat, so they said, okay, our shipyard is being saved and we get meat, so our people can eat meat. They sign a deal. So he places an order for a super tanker to be built for him, and he tells the Argentinians, please send the meat to the Spanish. Now he has a super tanker. The next thing he does, he flies over to America. He goes and meets Sun Oil. Sun Oil is this huge company that deals in LPG, butane, and he says, you know what, I would love to buy $20 million worth of butane and LPG from you, but there's a condition. Instead of paying you money, just charter my ship that's being built in the Spanish shipyard for $20 million. These guys think, okay, we have a ready customer and anyway we need these ships, so let's strike a deal. So he strikes a deal with Sun Oil, and what does he do with this butane? He supplies it to the Argentinians. What happened in this process is he had no money, he had no particularly great experience, but what he did, he used his mind, he used his creativity, he struck these deals, he provided solutions, and he went on to become one of the richest men in the world. He became a multi-billionaire. And I think this is a story, it's a true story. This is a story that always inspires me, and I'm sure it inspires all of us, because there's always a solution, and if you want to do something, if you use your mind, if you use your creativity, you can do it. So I hope you like it. Feel free to share the video, comment on it, share it on social media, share it on WhatsApp, and I'll be sharing a lot more with the Happy On Air series. Thank you so much and see you soon.